this run with AEW. Why was it cut so short?
It was cut short because it was cut short. I mean, it just didn't work out. You know, I say this quite often, every time that it is brought up. Yeah, it just didn't work out, and it didn't work out for multiple reasons. But regardless of what those reasons are, things just don't work out. You know, it's like that in life for many things, and for many people. You know, if it was a different time period, if it was a different situation, if it was, it's like, yeah, all of these what ifs, but they weren't what ifs. It was what was going on in the present time, and in that present time, things just didn't work out. So, you know, not to say that you'll never see me there again, or not to say that you know, the relationship is bad or anything like that. I think it was just a period in time that it just didn't work out for both parties, and we had to split ways. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed my time with AEW. I think that's a lot that that gets lost in all of the noise. It's like, oh, like, well, I don't even think that question even ever comes up. It's like, oh, did you enjoy it? And it's like, yeah, I did enjoy it. I mean, look what I was doing. It was cool to be able to partner with Dante. It was cool to be able to work with Taz. It was cool to be able to work with Ricky Starks. All of those people that I worked with, super talented people. Yeah, it was definitely enjoyable. And I think it opened me up into a whole another audience, and reintroduced me to an audience that knew who I was prior in WWE. So yeah, I enjoyed my time. The time that I did have in AEW, I enjoyed it.
So both parties just agreed to separate. That's the reason why it ended short.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've interviewed many people who worked in AEW, and they all have a different experience of how backstage was, and
Of course.
everything. Obviously, you talk to certain people, they'll tell you I was the worst, and other people, it was the best. So everyone has a different experience working there. But I just remember at the time there were some controversies happening, at least on Twitter, and maybe that had something to do with it. But at the same time, we all can't get along sometimes, so it's easier to step away than to bring up the past. So
yeah, and I mean, it's so funny that you say things are getting brought up on Twitter, because, man, Twitter isn't real.
I agree.
Twitter isn't real, and you know, people see what they see, and they make their own conclusions based off of what they see. And if they don't have more information than what they see, then that's what they go off of. So Twitter isn't real. Get over it.